because going into Survivor Series, there's only going to be one winner. And we're going to find out when we do the picks for the Basement Championship. And for the first time ever, at the same time we make our picks, the predictions for the inconsequential championship will also be done because I have graphics.
Oh, excellent.
So, Rich the Riz. According to Wikipedia, the first match is Damage Control versus Bel Air team. And
Yes.
Survivor Series ladies. Da da da. Rich the Riz. Who do you have for Survivor Series ladies? They're in a cage, yeah. We'll leave this up while we discuss it. We don't even need to look at our dumb faces.
Yep.
Plus, I can see you. So,
Somehow, I don't know how. I think it's going to be Team Bianca.
all right. Well, I okay. So, according to Monday Night Raw, the team with the advantage is the heel team.
Hmm.
So, I usually go with the team that doesn't have the advantage.
Hmm.
But this time, I think Team Bailey has to win. Now, they have the added advantage of the surprise to no one
Hmm.
of the man being back. Becky Lynch is back. That was the
Whoa.
super secret green highlight that we all care about. Becky
Hmm.
Lynch is back, the man. She's back in the man persona. Um, I honestly I don't know what to do here because I can't pick against Becky. But if Damage Control can't win War Games, then what is the point of Damage Control?
The tag
So,
champs.
okay, but like as a unit, because like this time they're together. So, you know what I mean? They're a faction, you
Hmm.
know? The other team, they're just thrown together, united against them.
I believe Io and Rhea are the only two that have War Games experience in this match.
Bianca Belair never did a War Games match?
I'm not certain that she did.
All right, I'm gonna look
I
up
think she. I
women's
think she came up too soon.
War Games matches. I just want to make sure that we're not um
I could be wrong.
forgetting it. Was it NXT War Games?
Yeah.
I want to pull it up real quick so the fans know that I care. All right, so okay, so yeah, the War Games from last year, that was the Toxic Attraction and all the other ones, each other's. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, okay. She was on Team Baszler.
There we go. So she was a heel then, right? Because Shayna Baszler was a heel.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, whatever.
I
Bianca Belair
maybe.
was a heel in NXT.
Yeah, it was Team Ripley, which was Rhea, Candice, Tegan Knox, and Dakota Kai. Remember that
Yeah. All right.
against
So
yeah, Shayna, Bianca, Io, and Kaylee Ray when she had her name.
nonetheless, it may cost me my basement championship, but I cannot, in good conscience, bet against a team that Becky Lynch happens to be on. So, as a risk to my championship and also to remain consistent, I'm sticking with the team that Becky Lynch is on.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for the inconsequential championship, Manny has Team Damage Control.
When I make mine, you make yours. and then the inconsequential championship goes.
Yeah, I made mine. You made yours,
All right.
and
I
then
didn't
the
hear yours.
inconsequential.
I didn't know you picked already.
I picked first. You gotta pay attention, man. I said, I said Team Bianca.
I'm gonna fire you. All right.
All
So
right.
the current reigning, defending, as of today, inconsequential champion,
Longest reigning.
the longest in the history of the Basement Bookers podcast. This has nothing to do with nepotism, or well, definitely not. But let's see. Let's go find all of these. Okay. All right. So because Becky just came back, she's winning this bitch. Is what the champion has chosen. So she's chosen what I've chosen. And
Hmm.
I used up one of the curse words, but whatever.
All right.
So according to the Wikipedia, the next match will
Number
be
2.
the Brawling Brutes, or as I'd like to call them, the Mad Lads, Sheamus, Butch, Ridge Wallet Holland, and Drew Stickum into Claymore, along with Duct Tape Kevin Owens, who Kevin Owens, Ridge Holland, and Butch have War Games experience. No one on the Bloodline has War Games experience, unless Solo was in one and I don't remember.
No.
But okay. So none of them have War Games experience. Rich Jerez, what do you? What say you?
This is a tough one, and I'm going to explain why. Here's the thinking. Now, we're obviously being led to believe that Sammy, if not the weak link, he is the linchpin, right? He can accidentally cost the bloodline the match. But in order to do that, sure, Roman could be disqualified, but more likely he would have to be pinned or submitted. Roman hasn't been pinned in over 2 years.
You could get disqualified in a Survivor Series War Games match.
Oh, I guess not. It's a good point. Uh,
I'm like, what do you
see,
have to do in there?
it's late, and I'm out of my double shot, so I'm living on a prayer here. Um,
Can't sing it, or we'll get copyright struck.
I know I sound too much like that old guy. Um, all right, so in the no DQs, I gotta go bloodline.
Okay. Well, it may surprise you, but let me say that at Survivor Series War Games, even if the Bloodline does not have experience, I want you to look at me when I say this. I want you to look at me. I want you to look at my face. And when I say this, that the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, will become the war chief. The
Mm,
war chief will lead the bloodline to victory at Survivor Series War Games.
all right, so we
Do you
both
think the
got the
Usos
bloodline.
will come out and do the war dance?
No, because they gotta go in the cage, the shark cage beforehand.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
they'll do it in there.
What if
They
they do
they could
they don't
distract.
do entrances?
Well, they
They
do
can do
entrances.
it at their entrance and then go into the cage?
They could. It's a little anticlimactic because, like, yeah, I'm psyched, I'm hyped, I'm
But
ready
now
to
I'm
fight,
cooling
and then I'm
off.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go in this little cage here. It's
We've
too
had
small
some
for
time
four
to think
guys.
about it. We don't wish to go to war.
Right.
We've chosen peace. But no, the war chief will bail. Let's throw that back up there. Um, all right, what do you got for a fellow challenger?
The challenger for the inconsequential championship has the Bloodline.
As sent down to me from Mount Olympus, quote, while I appreciate the mind games KO is laying down on Sami Zayn, my husband has warned me repeatedly that I have to watch what I say about the bloodline, as he can't save me from the head of the table. Look, at this point, I can barely remember. Okay, I read the next thing, but
Oh, sounds
I'll
like she
read it.
has Bloodline.
Yes, I'll read it again. I want you to look at me. This is really what she said. And I quote, while I appreciate the mind games KO is laying down on Sami Zayn, my husband has repeatedly, I've warned her repeatedly that she has to watch what she says about the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
I can't protect her. So she's also sided with the tribal chief, who will have to become the war chief to
I
win.
like that, the War Chief.
That's right. So we are on to the next one, guys. According to Wikipedia, the next one is I got Rousey versus Shotzi.
Yep.
And listen, for me, um, I want Rich to pick first because I put the slide up. So
So I think you know exactly what I'm going to say. Probably the only way Shotzi's winning is by DQ. I don't necessarily think that is what is going to happen. One way or the other, Ronda's retaining, but I'm going to say Ronda wins.
okay, I also have Ronda,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't do this for the other matches, but just to check, do you know what the odds are? Do you know what the odds are for Rousey
I
to
did
win
not
this
check.
match?
No, I don't.
Okay, it only came up because it's an astronomical number.
Oh boy.
It's minus 4,000.
You know what? I'd put $100 on Shotzi just for that.
Shotzi
What does that
is
pay?
plus 850. So if she were to pull up that upset, dog. But
$100 wins
yeah,
you $850. $1,000 wins you 8,500.
yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Ronda on
Yeah,
this one.
let's follow Vegas on that one. Manny follows Vegas.
All right, so we're all in on that because my wife says, and I quote, I didn't say this, she says, Ronda, because who is Shotzi? She's a casual viewer, so that is what a casual viewer thinks.
Yep.
Um, Up next is the OC, the original club versus the Judgment Day. And
Presented by Supercard.
you know, I don't what I know I shouldn't mention this, but did the House of Black come back this week?
Yes, they did.
Did they say they should all rise for the House of Black?
Yep. That's what was said.
That's interesting. So yeah. For this one, what are you thinking?
I don't think it's over. Finn.
All right. So this might be the first differentiation
Mm,
because
it is
so
if you're
far
thinking AJ.
the Judgment Day has been running roughshod over
Hmm.
AJ Styles and the OC and crew. So I think it's time for AJ to get that W. So I'm going with AJ Styles.
All right. Looks like
AJ
that's
hasn't
our
won a big match in a long time.
no. It looks like the challenger for the inconsequential championship agrees with you.
All right. So Um, it's a tough choice. This is from the champion. So, quote, it's a tough choice since I like them both. And while they don't want none as a whole, I like Finn's team better. What? Even not wrestling. So I will use that as the tiebreaker. Let's do this. And she uses given name of Fergal because she found out today that was his
Mm.
name and she's not happy about that. So she's chosen Finn Balor to win this match.
To someone that's never heard the name before, it could sound like a funny sounding name.
It's a little jarring, but
Hmm.
from where he's from, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Um, all right, and the next we have the triple threat match for the WWE Raw United States Championship. It's the reigning defending champion in a three-way with Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. Rich the Riz, who do you choose?
I think I gotta go with Seth. I,
I also have Seth.
assuming there's gonna be chaos because it's triple threat, anything goes, the whole nine. We know the spiel. Seth is the only one that truly thrives in chaos. He was the former master of chaos as the architect behind the shield, so that's his world.
Well, he laid out his strategy on Monday,
Hmm.
but he does look like a fool. So what does the challenger say here? Not you, the other one, the inconsequential challenger.
Well, what do you say? Who's your pick,
Oh,
Seth?
yes.
Okay, I can get that. Okay, and Manny has Seth.
All right. So I quote, look, at this point, I can barely remember a time that Seth hasn't looked like a mess, a hot damn mess, but still burn it down. She also has Seth Rollins.
All right. So for the inconsequential championship, there are two differences. The champion has Finn Balor beating AJ Styles. Manny, the challenger, has AJ beating Finn. And Farron, the champion, has Team Bianca, whereas Manny has Team Damage Control. A reminder: are we doing tiebreakers for the inconsequential championship or no? I don't think we
No, it's a
established
little late for that.
that. Okay.
We didn't set that up,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think it'll come to that.
Ours shouldn't come to a tiebreaker, but should we do one?
Sure. Um,
Okay.
I choose. So for the main, I'm gonna choose 22 minutes.
Okay. I got 26 and a half.
All right, and still basement champion,
So
basement chair.
so really the only way that could happen is if Finn versus AJ is somehow thrown out, which given the parties involved is likely.
If you're trying to play mind games with me,
Stating
you'll
the fact.
know that I am a blank slate.
There are shadows of words that were once written there.
Well, I want to wish the inconsequential champion, and the challenger good luck. And may the best person win the inconsequential championship. But as for the basement championship, Rich the Riz, I want you to look at me. And look at me when I'm talking to you. Let me tell you something. In order to take this championship from me, you will have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. You hear me?
I do.
You see me?
I do. All right, I'll pry that title from your cold dead hands.
Well,
Not a problem.
my hands will never be cold, so that was a trick.
Oh, you're gonna be cremated?
No, I'm always warm.
Oh,
I have a warm body.
okay.
Yes.
But
All right.
eventually, all right. Let's not get dark. So to recap, the
What's that
bookers
supposed to mean?
themselves for the death. You get cold. Happens.
Oh.
The bookers for the basement championship. We both have Team Bianca. We both have the Bloodline. We both have Ronda. We both have Seth. And for the oh, it's not for a title or anything. I have Finn Balor. Jer has AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, War Games.
Yeah. Raise the roof.